Let's go to Lucy Kafanov, bundled up in Denver, Colorado. Temperatures dropped there like a rock yesterday. More than 65 degrees, in fact, in a matter of hours. Tell us what's going on and how people are coping.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 50 degrees when you and I spoke yesterday, Anna. It is negative 11 now. People are not on the street because they're heeding the advice of authorities. Unlike us, we have to be on TV with you. Because the human suffering of a correspondent in the elements is no longer enough, I'm going to show you what happens to this cup of boiling water when I toss it in the air. It turns to snow. And since I have no more self-respect, we'll take you to exhibit number 2. We have purchased this lovely bottle of 2020 Chardonnay. We put this in a glass about 2 hours ago, Anna. I don't know if you can see. It is frozen solid. So that is the visual demonstration of just how cold it is. Folks are really being asked to stay indoors, stay inside. We are obviously lucky enough to be able to get out of the cold to go warm up after this live shot, but a lot of folks, as you know, in Denver are experiencing homelessness. There's also an influx of migrants. Those people have been taken to shelters, but authorities are very much urging people to stay inside. It's not going to warm up until Friday. We are expecting to get back to like 50 degrees by Christmas Day, but this is unprecedented, dangerous conditions. The temperature dropping to negative 24 near Denver Airport earlier. It feels with a wind chill like negative 24 right now. So I am looking forward to getting inside. I am jealous of you guys in the studio. Anna?
When it's that cold, I remember being in your shoes and my mouth would literally start freezing. I don't know how you're able to articulate as well as you just did there. Thank you, Lucy. Go get warm, and to your crew as well. Thank you for being out there with us. All right. I have some new science experiments to do with my kids now. Thanks for that.
Bye. Standing firm, standing strong, hopefully staying warm, Lucy. It is hard to imagine that kind of temperature drop is even possible in that amount of time. What are you hearing from folks there?
Kate, I'm actually not hearing much from folks because people are heeding the advice of officials and authorities and not walking around in this terrible weather. We have like this wonderful little store right here that's open. They have not seen any customers here today. The streets have been plowed, but they're virtually empty. This is a busy downtown area on a normal day, not today. Right now it's like 11, minus 12, minus 11, below zero. Kate, it feels like negative 25. It's miserable. I'm going to do a career-making moment here and attempt to like show you how actually cold this is. I'm not sure if it's really going to work, but this is a cup of boiling water. Again, it's below zero. We're going to throw it up. Hopefully I won't kill my cameraman. Well, I don't know. So that didn't work. But it's cold, it's miserable. People are being told to stay out of the streets. They've opened these 24-hour warming centers, including the Denver Coliseum, where people can get out of the cold. Public libraries, recreation centers are also being open for people to stay warm. And the wind chills in some parts of Colorado are below 60. Like that literally can cause frostbite to exposed skin if you're out for a prolonged period of times. So if you're in Colorado, you're watching this, don't do what I'm doing. Don't be outside, stay home. Kate?
I will say it is serious temperatures, but I love you, Lucy. I mean, you're just doing it, and I just love you for it. Keep with it. Thank you so much.
Lucy Kafanov in Denver, CNN's Omar Jimenez in Chicago, and CNN meteorologist Derek Van Dam in the Weather Center. Let's go to Lucy there. Comfy cozy out on the streets of Denver, all bundled up. What kind of havoc is happening where you are?
Yeah, remember the good old days, Victor, when it was like 50 degrees? That was yesterday, and you and I were talking about how the bad weather was about to start here. Yeah, well, that dropped by like 60 degrees. We saw negative 11 earlier today. It feels like negative 20 because apparently the human suffering of the correspondent in the elements is no longer enough. I'm going to show you what happens when I toss this cup of boiling water in the air. It turns to sort of snow, I think. I don't know if that worked, but we do have exhibit number 2 for you, Victor. We did manage in our efforts to show you just how cold this weather is to expense this lovely bottle of Chardonnay from 2022. It's a California Chardonnay. Obviously no one will be drinking this, but we did pour it in a glass about 3 hours ago, frozen solid. So if that's what it's doing to wine, obviously not a great idea for humans to be outside. And so local officials are urging people to stay indoors if they can. Obviously, Denver has a large unhoused population. We're also seeing an influx of migrants, more than 1,300 migrants, Victor, arriving to the city since early December. A lot of folks being held in various shelters to stay warm. We were also talking to you yesterday in front of the Coliseum, the Denver Coliseum, which is still active as a 24-hour warming center. So if you are watching this, if you are in these kinds of conditions, please don't do what I'm doing. Don't be outside, stay home, stay warm. Prolonged exposure could cause frostbite. Maybe not in Denver right now where the temperatures are slowly starting to increase, but in some parts of the plains we've seen wind chills 60 below zero. That is incredibly dangerous. Authorities are not exaggerating when they say these are dangerous, unprecedented conditions, and the temperatures actually dropped, Victor, to negative 24 degrees near Denver Airport, almost hitting the record of being the coldest day in 30 years. I'm looking forward to getting inside. Back to you in the warm studio, Victor.
All right, Lucy, thank you. You can get back into the vehicle now. Kafanov is braving the record-breaking freezing temperatures there in Denver, Colorado. You're the only person out on the street there, so I assume everybody else is heeding the warning, stay inside.
Yeah, all the other sane, normal people are staying inside, Victor. We, however, do not, unfortunately, have that luxury. And I should say looks can be deceiving. It looks kind of sunny and nice. It's not. It's like negative 10 degrees. I do want to show you, once again, what this temperature looks like demonstrated. Again, we have a cup of boiling water here. I'm going to toss it up in the air and hopefully not burn my cameraman and cause a lawsuit. All right, so you know what? It's warming up. That's probably good news because people are being asked to stay out of these temperatures. If it's warming up, it means it's a little bit safer. We did Google other dumb things to do on television to show you just how cold it is. So this is a banana that's frozen. This is what happens when you put a banana outside. Why you'd put a banana outside in this weather, I don't know. Really, the best thing to do in this weather is not be outside, unlike us. Victor, back to you.
All right, so I'll let you get back in the car. Lucy Kafanov there for us in Denver. Thank you.
You're a monkey, Derek! You're a monkey! Dance, monkey! In your little spangly shoes! Smash your cymbals, Stimpy! Dance, Derek, dance!